Hey there, my name is Mr. Murphy. Welcome to Algebra 1A, and welcome for a lot of you to West Ranch. It's not all of you, I'm sure. There's always legacies at West Ranch, so we might have some siblings that maybe even myself have taught in the past. This is my third year at West Ranch. I want to introduce myself with a music PowerPoint that I've put together so you can learn a little bit about me. And then we'll do a quick tour of Google Classroom, which hopefully you guys have kind of got to know in the first couple weeks here. And then talk about expectations on a daily basis and just talk about the class in general, distance learning in general, and we'll close it off with that. So here we go. Let me present. The best day of my life is the title of this. So here we go. All right. So a little bit about me. Now I'm going to switch over to period 4. There we go. So period 4 is split into cohorts already. That's how I have it set up, just in anticipation of us heading back to the campus. When we do this back to campus, eventually it's supposed to be in steps. And the first step is blended schedule. We're kind of practicing that right now in distance learning. So that schedule should stay the way it is, and then we're going to split up alphabetically. So I do have period 4 cohort A, and I also have period 4 cohort B. Those are my algebra 1As. When you open up the stream, you can see where announcements are made. It also, any assignments that are posted, they post here as well, and let students and yourself know what's going on. This is an important app that I use. It's a texting app. It's another way to communicate. If you as a parent want to join this, feel free. You can click on the link. As long as you're not, you or your student isn't texting me too late at night, I'm always able to respond. And texting is really the easiest way to get a hold of anybody these days, right? But email also works. So speaking of email, I'm going to switch over to my syllabus. But show you if you're looking for classwork that is due, anything that might be due for your student, you click on that link up there. I've got my syllabus all ready to go here on another page. It looks like we got a few students. There's still only a syllabus here. And you can click through here. I'm going to have each unit listed here. We're in unit 1 still. Usually there's the lesson, there's homework. Now the nice thing about algebra is algebra students were given a textbook. So any of these things that I'm posting is coming straight out of their textbook. You can see the page numbers right here. So I'm still posting this, but there's no reason for them to need a printer, for them to use your printer, because they have a workbook that they can type right out of. So I post these lessons here. We go through them together during class time. There's some nice activities in here. I call on people. Expectations during my Google Meet. They did a little quiz here. But, always respectful, sharing your video, muting your mic unless you're called on or unless you have a question. And there's a chat feature in Google Meet that the students use a lot, and they're able to ask questions even through that if they're not really confident or sure they want to share their voice, and it's completely okay. So they use that periodically. I use Google Meet. I know a lot of teachers are using Zoom. I am hesitant to use Zoom right now, but we are expected to get Zoom Pro within the next 2 weeks, so that might be something in the future. The reason I like Google Meets is it ties in directly with their email. So they sign in with their email. I know it's them when they're there, in addition to obviously seeing them, their face as well. So some expectations, going to switch over to my syllabus here. That's not blocking it, we're good. Make it a little bit bigger. So my email address, dmurphy@heartdistrict.org. Really easy way to get a hold of me. Our West Ranch mission statement is here. Class materials. I mean, what do you need when we're doing online learning, distance learning? The grade breakdown is here. Notes are really not collected. I put them in here because periodically I want to make sure the students are taking copious notes. So I will ask that they turn those in. I haven't yet. I haven't done that as of yet. But homework. Basically, homework and classwork is worth 40% of their grade, which is actually higher than normal. When we're in the classroom, that's much lower, and the tests and quizzes are worth much higher. Now, I know you're thinking, well, 60 and 40, that's still pretty high. Yeah, tests and quizzes should have carry the heavy load, and that's why we're still keeping it at 60%. And then the breakdown grading scale, A, B, C, D, and F. I don't even want to talk about the last two, but the 10% that are in between there. Homework is assigned daily. Usually I give them until the next class day to turn in their work. We go over it on a daily basis. We go over the homework. I take homework questions. Wednesdays right now have been dedicated to going over homework. I take attendance. We take attendance as soon as we can while we're in class. There's online management policy, academic integrity policy, where they make sure that, and with your help as a parent as well, they should not be violating any academic integrity policies when it comes to taking quizzes and tests. It is their quiz. They shouldn't be looking at Google and helping or sharing them with anyone. Expectations online for the student to be successful are listed here. You might have seen this already. Parent support for success online right here. And then some expectations as a teacher for me, what I expect from students, and how parents can help me. And I'm going to close with my closing statement here. I really like this statement that I close even my syllabus, so I'm going to close with this as well. I am passionate about math, and I hope to portray that on a daily basis. I look forward to working with you this semester during this unprecedented time, demanding excellence and helping you succeed. If you ever have any questions or concern, please do not hesitate to ask for help. Here's to a great semester, and I look forward to seeing you online. And I look forward to possibly in the near future or far future, I guess, depending on how it goes, in meeting you, parents and guardians, in person as well. Have a great evening. Have a great morning. Have a great afternoon. And any questions, feel free to email me.